Is it Sturb doing here? I'm bringing you some Destiny 2. I figured I'd do this as a live stream slash review, I guess. But I'm just gonna probably start off a new character. Start off with my Warlock. I'm gonna play through a couple of the missions, give you guys some pros and cons, things in that nature, and I will just be doing that, I guess. But later on, after this, I might switch to my Hunter, show some not share play broadcast off of that. Because my Hunter, as you can see, is pretty high. I've already beat the main story on my Hunter. So I might just do some Crucible on there. Might just do some random gameplay, not too sure. But yeah, we are gonna get into the Warlock. During the cutscenes, I will stop talking so you guys can listen and see what's going on. So enjoy.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Cora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall was down.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What do the set feeds tell us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations!
So I'm gonna say right off the bat, guys, this was probably the best opening to a game I've ever seen. You got freaking badass Zavala over here, puts up his bubble, try and save us, but then things go bad. So as you can see, the Red Legion, which is a Cabal, they are trying to overtake the tower, which they pretty much do. But yeah, that huge ship right there, that is what the main issue is. That is... I don't know if I should say. I don't want to give too much away. I'd rather you guys watch. But that ship right there is just a big issue. I'm just gonna leave it as that till you guys see it. I don't want to ruin anything. But in the very first mission, you do start off with the new supercharge, depending on what character you pick. So it's kind of interesting.
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast.
I'm gonna start off with one of the negative things right here that I kind of don't like. There's still no dialogue Like your character himself does not talk, or herself, whatever you guys are playing, they don't talk, which I still don't like. I wish they would have gave our character some dialogue and actually communicate with the other people in the game, but they just sit there mute as ever. But otherwise, I'm gonna say definitely right now. I know a lot of people probably didn't like Destiny 1. They probably screwed that up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of Destiny at all, so I don't want anybody thinking I'm sticking up for them, but I'm definitely gonna say that they definitely did a lot better of a job on this. There's way more story, there's more content to it. They don't slack off on anything. I mean, overall, I think the game is absolutely amazing. So, yeah, I know I was still getting a lot of hate because of Destiny 1, but
Hey, you two, give me a sec.
there goes badass Cade.
Hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It's a short date.
But yeah, so right now, guys, what's going on is they successfully attacked the tower. Here's Shax right there. But as you can see with that attack, they definitely have a lot of impact on people. Like, the city is just an absolute shock and awe right now, I guess you could say. You could see the effect that that attack had. So now we gotta kinda get everyone back on track, which I kinda like.
I'll take care of these people. If the Cabal want war, give them.
So here we go. We'll take a look around. So Shax opens up his armory, you grab some guns. And then you gotta go meet up with Zavala. Plus the other thing too I like is like the guns, they feel so much like better. I don't know if it's just me, but like the guns, they feel a lot more responsive. They definitely seem to do a lot more damage, which I absolutely like. I don't like sitting here having to put numerous freaking magazines in the enemies. But yeah, overall, I definitely say this game is definitely worth trying out. Like I said, I'm far from a Destiny fanboy. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you just like it because it's Bungie. And I'm actually very far from that. I really hated the first Destiny. I could not stand it at all. And I was actually very hesitant to buy this one. But now playing through it, giving it a chance, I'm glad I did. It's definitely a lot better. People are still complaining that it's still, you know, the same enemies and that. I mean, that's kind of a good thing, because if they spent too much time trying to make up a new species, then they would probably slack off on the story. So I'm kind of glad they kept some of it the same. Plus, this is only a sequel, so I mean, they're not going to go too far to, you know, making new enemies and that. They are Cabal, they are a little more redesigned, so I mean, it's not like exactly the same. They did redesign it. They made them look a lot more badass, in my opinion. They look a lot tougher. But when you meet their leader, Dominus Skull, he definitely looks like a badass. He seems more intimidating to me than any of the other people in like the first Destiny, any of their bosses like that, like Oryx and all them. But he definitely seems a lot more badass, like I said. He's got more of a, like, just, I don't know, evil path to him, I guess you could say.
Cora, what
you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
There's Zavala, so this part is very interesting, guys. I absolutely love this part. This is actually the tower. As you can see, here's where our vaults were that are all destroyed, so all our stuff is gone. Them bastards. Destroying my vault. I had a lot of stuff in there. So, what are you doing, Zavala? Just standing there? Will you do something? Zavala's just standing there. He's confused.
These Red Legion are well trained, but we are better. We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away.
But like I said, that part back there, that thing that's on the planet around there, that's definitely going to be very important. You'll see later on what happens with that. Maybe I start off as my Nova Bomb. That's weird. On my Hunter, I actually started off with the Arc Strider, which is the new supercharge. I know I'm starting off as a Nova Bomb. But yeah, I definitely think this was a definitely more well thought out story to it. The campaign's amazing. I keep seeing people saying that this is what Destiny 1 should have been, which yeah, I kind of agree. Destiny 1 is a letdown. And because Destiny 1 was such a letdown, I do know a lot of people there are a lot more hesitant to attempt to play this and even give it a try, but I was one of those people. I talked so much crap about it, I was just like, it doesn't look that good, blah blah blah. But I'm actually, like I said, I'm really glad I got this now. This part you will get paired up with 2 other randoms most of the time. There's 2 other Guardians that spawn in. If it's a long story, good, you know, you got all these other Guardians are trying to defend the tower. But when I first played this, the opening was just absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved it. I don't know if it's just me, but it definitely looked like the graphics might have got amped up a little bit. Everything looks a lot better. There's more detail. But right now we gotta hold off these enemies. Sooner or later we're gonna move on and meet up with some other people.
The last of the shuttles is away, but the speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker. We're on it, Commander.
Alright, so what's going on here now is we have to go find the speaker with Ikora. Zavala's gonna hold this down. I'm gonna get set on fire. I forgot that was on my Warlock. And here's this robot. He just, you know, he's still sitting here sweeping. Still. After the huge attack, he's still sweeping. Why not? You know, nothing's more important than making sure the tower's clean.
Ikora, the speaker is gone.
Here comes Ikora, got a badass scene.
You will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
I absolutely love that. She just Nova bombs the freaking ship. That was awesome.
We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to fix one.
But as you can see, they did change the weapons, which I kind of like. I know a lot of people are complaining that like shotguns, snipers, and all that are now power weapons. Last time I checked, I think why they did that was because they were trying to cut down all the hoarders of ammo of the shotgun, because a lot of people were complaining. I've seen on the community for like Crucible and that, just everyone running around with a shotgun or a sniper, and it just got quite annoying. So it seems like they're trying to cut that down, which I definitely think was a good idea. I myself could not stand that, especially in trials. I mean, you always had that one person, the sniper or shotgun, that got really annoying. So I'm definitely liking that to change some stuff up. A lot more guns, I guess you could say. A couple of them they are bringing back the quest lines for the same exotics. The meet a multi-tool they're bringing back for year 3, I guess you could say. I think we're on year 3. Yeah, overall it's definitely really good. I don't really have any complaints with it right now. As I said, I've been playing pretty long on my Hunter. I just cannot stop playing that.
Someone told me you need a ride.
But here comes up another cutscene. So as you'll see, it's more detailed, a lot better story.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never shut up about?
Get them on that command ship, now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. Guardian, time to kick him where it hurts.
I can honestly say the one thing I kind of wish they would add. I've seen so many people say the same thing, which I kind of agree with. I see other videos of people wanting dogfights with your ship. That is something I kind of wish they would add. I would absolutely love to be able to fly my ship and have dogfights. But as you can see, we're on this ship now, which they're sending those, I think this is where they're sending the pods out to the tower, if I'm right. But, yeah, definitely love the rain effects. Like I said, there's a lot more detailed, the weather changes up now and then. Okay, so this part it changes up the new super.
Let me take a look.
I'm assuming that looks like no. Oh, that looks different. So it looks like the Dawn Blade icon for a minute. But
Let me at that console.
yeah.
We can find a schematic in there.
I am at the console. Yeah.
The shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
I look at these new Red Legion things, these incinerators. They're actually really cool because you can actually shoot their pack. It's like a flamethrower pack. If you shoot it, you can actually blow it up and kill all the enemies around you. So that definitely comes in handy. There's Nova Bomb the hell out of that guy.
King, what's your status?
Low on ammo. Old flaming fist. Kept burning out. Anyone heard from Akora?
That's the switch for the speaker. Form up! For me!
Whoa. Oh yeah, the new drop ships, the certain drop ships now that actually spawn in, they you can actually take them down now, which I kind of like. adds a new feature, I guess you could say, on that. I definitely like that. It does take a lot of ammo to take them out though. Yeah, this guy takes a lot of bullets. But, there's really not much more to say right now than, just I absolutely do love the game. I've been grinding the hell out of it. I know that might be a problem for other people, me saying that is, yes, it still is a grind. You still have to grind for a lot of the guns, the armor, stuff like that. But it definitely seems a little bit more worth it in here. Now that there's a lot more customization. What I mean by that is the shaders you can now add to pretty much everything. When you unlock shaders, you can add them to your gun, you can add them to your outfit separate. So if you want one shader on just your helmet, you can do that. One shader on your hunter, cloak, anything like that. You can have all different colors. Definitely like the customization. You can even customize your ship with the shaders, which definitely seems pretty cool. I love that. Something else interesting I know they added is they added new exotics in the sense that it's not just exotic weapons anymore. They have, so they still have the exotic weapons, exotic armors, but now they have exotic ships, sparrows, and exotic emotes too. So they definitely added a lot more content to that.
The shield generator should be straight ahead.
But I'm definitely gonna say if you guys are kind of hesitant to buy this, I understand just because it's Destiny 1, but I would definitely give it a try. If not, if you guys are kind of just still hesitant because of Destiny 1 sucking so bad, then I get it. But I definitely am happy I gave this a try. Like I said, I've been playing it non-stop. It's just very addicting. Me and my friends, we just play and play and play. I actually don't mind the grinding out in here. Yeah.
The shield should fizzle.
Definitely seems a lot more worth it, the amount of new content they added to it. It's not just like a total grind fest for the same things, in my opinion. You can't get better stuff, so...
Yes, just like that.
So, all we're trying to do here is overload the generator, and I'm gonna get hit by that. Because I'm not used to playing my Warlock. It's been a long time. I'm not used to the glide. I usually always play my Hunter. That's why I can't jump. But, yeah, so we're just taking out those little turbines here, trying to get rid of the guns, ammo, I think we're doing here. Or no, taking down the shields for that. Yes, that makes sense. But right now you pretty much lost all communication with them, which you will find out why in a second.
Amanda, we're headed topside. Amanda!
And here comes the epic cutscene.
How do we come back from this?
Welcome to a world without light.
And that's why I said that thing on that planet is very important.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature. You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you.
And there goes Ghost.
Your kind never deserved the power you were given. I am Rome, and your light is mine.
Alright, so it's that's what's going on here. All the Guardians are now lightless. They lost their light. Ghost is now he's not gone, but he is actually unable to revive you, which you're about to see in a minute. He will tell you he cannot resurrect you, so if you die, you're pretty much screwed now. Because Gaul just took all of the light. He's trying to make the world darker. He's trying to take all the light so he can become more powerful. But, yeah. That was definitely a twist. When I first played this, I was not expecting that. But like I said, as you can see right here, the graphics just look so much more detailed. The cutscenes are absolutely one of my favorite parts of this. Oh yeah, while it's loading, I know something else that they got rid of, you guys would probably be happy about. There is no more Grimmer. But, as you can see, that was just said 2 days after the attack. But, as I was saying, there's no more Grimmer. There's now lore. All the information that you want to know, you can now learn by reading the lore inside the game. I think you just go to the details part of your weapon, armor, anything like that, your ship. That'll give you a brief description on what it is, the attributes of that, all that good stuff. So that's definitely a plus in my opinion. Very glad they don't have the Grimmer no more. I know that was one of the main things I absolutely hated, besides Destiny 1 not having any story to it whatsoever. But the Grimmer was definitely very annoying as well. But as you can see, we're just stranded pretty much, straggling along. Ghost is not with us, at least right now. Still kind of shocked that you survived getting kicked off that ship like that, but I could definitely see why you'd be limping around. And as you can see up there, they're sending more of the Red Legion in. I'm assuming to help finish off all the other survivors. So, as you can see right there,
The light is gone.
there is no light.
Taken the city. Traveler. Everything. The Red Legion is killing powers of darkness. We have to get out of here.
Oh yeah, it's interesting that popped up during the broadcast. I might just tell you guys, since there's really not much more to do here, but all we're doing right here is, as you heard, Ghost can heal you, he cannot resurrect you ever since the light is gone. That is how you got resurrected. I'm assuming Ghost used the light to bring you back. But,
Emergency
in a
broadcast.
sec.
Rendezvous coordinates. We are evacuating the planet. We're on our own.
I'm just trying to let you guys hear this. But, as you've seen that the clan XP popped up, they did add clans, which now you could actually level it up. You get different benefits for each level you get. But there you see this 4 days after the attack now. But, as I was saying, the clan XP, you can get the, clan to level up. You get different benefits for doing that. You can only earn, I believe it's, what is it, like 10,000 per week? It's 5,000 a week on each of your characters. So, the more people you have, the more you can level up.
Chance without their powers. That could be us. Guardian, if you die, I can't resurrect you. We need to be very careful.
Yep, so as you can see, thought all the Guardians light, all the Guardians that were here are now gone. And as you heard, he can't resurrect you, so that's not a bad thing. I do like these new war beasts, new species they added. So I mean, I guess that's pretty much one of the newer things added is these new creatures here. It's up to you. For one thing, I'm talking to guys. I got somebody else in the party with me right now. Alright, so now we're following this vision. This vision is going to be that hawk. Oh, I'm assuming that's what that is. Hawk, that huge bird. Falcon, whatever. So as you can see, to 1 week after the attack, they keep progressing it. So you just keep progressing.
That Falcon again.
Yep, the Falcon.
Is it following us? Or are we following it?
So, like Ghost said, we're pretty much following this. This Falcon shows you where you need to go. He's going to be kind of your guide. But as you can see off in the distance right there, that ship, I guess you can call it, that's wrapped around that planet. That is why we lost our light. Gaul is trying to take it. Well, he's not trying to, he did take it. That's why Ghost can't resurrect anymore. And because you don't have your light, you can no longer use like your glide. You could just do a basic jump. So I mean, they definitely add the element of a struggle, I guess, since you pretty much lost your light. If you die, you don't get resurrected. You're not able to use any of your abilities right now. But I'm not gonna lie, I actually do like that. I like that there's something more to fight for. Instead of the first one, you just pick up a gun and go shoot things. They have no idea what this is. And now there's more of a story. You definitely see that now that Dominus Skull took your light. You have to fight with no abilities. Ghosts can't resurrect. So definitely a real struggle there. Like I said, I absolutely love that. It has more of a like I said, something more to fight for. You gotta keep pushing. And there's that Falcon again. He's the guide. Yeah, I can never make that. I think you actually have to fall. I'm not too sure.
Well, look. Somebody left a perfectly good guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
But wait, where are you all going?
As far away from here as possible.
That Falcon, it belongs to you.
The name's Hoff, and this is Lewis, the best pilot we got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these, too. Time to make yourself useful, Guardian. All right, people, spin them up! Got a long flight ahead of us!
So, as you can see, we are on another planet. There are a lot more survivors here. The girl you just saw, Hawthorne, I don't think she is a Guardian. I don't really think she is. That's why she says she's just pretty much human.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted, and those foolish enough to remain have been executed. Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim.
This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend.
All that remains is the completion of the cage around this great machine. Then we may begin the extraction of its power and put it to its rightful use.
They call it the Trevor.
I would contend that other civilizations may be more precise in their naming. Its functions can be controlled and exploited, as we have so clearly proven.
Yet they believe it to be a god.
Dominus. We have spent our lives, you know, working to reshape our society, reforge our people, rebuild an empire nearly destroyed by Callus's greed and corruption. There is nothing in this universe greater than you. The Red Legion will have that machine's power. You will be called Emperor. What more would the Dominus have?
I would have words with my guest.
So as you can see, Galt took the speaker hostage, and later on you find out that he is trying to have speaker explain how to get the traveler's power for himself.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for a while.
Look, do you recognize it? That's where we're supposed to go.
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler. I call it not a place you want to go poking around.
Alright, so this place here, this is the farm. This is pretty much the new tower for now. This is where all the other guardians come and do your stuff. This is a new social place where you're going to talk to people, accept quests, more missions, decrypt engrams, all stuff like that. So as you can see right here, there's Postmaster. There's a couple more people up here. They're actually not here right now. Just got to progress in the story, but we'll get to these people over here. Then Hawthorne, she will always be up here. She's kind of the boss of this. That's why she's called the farm overseer. So she kind of overlooks all these people, keeps an eye on them, helps them. Then this right here, this little icon, that's the red word. This is going to be the main story. So these missions that you're going to do with that icon above there, they're going to be the Red War. That is the main missions, the whole story of the game. Like I said, because there will be other icons, there's going to be adventures, there's going to be different quests you can do. Later on you get to do more patrols. But the adventures, kind of like the adventures in the quest, they're a lot longer than your average just normal patrol. There's a lot more to it. So, like I said, that's definitely good. Like I said earlier, there's more content, which as you can see, that is a lot more of the content. It's not just story and doing quests. Well, the quests were pretty much story, but there's a lot more to do. But this is pretty much going to be our tower for right now. But, yeah. I'm going to Tyra right now.
I must pass beyond. This is a nice place to be. I'm glad to see you safe. I am Tyra. Tyra Khan. I'm sorry. Have we met before? Losing my connection to the light has been disorienting. Now, I understand you seek the Shard of the Traveler. I too have dreamt of it. It's jagged, broken edge, a wound that never heals. But I do not trust its pull. Like us, the Shard no longer knows the light. Not since the Traveler cast it off during the collapse. For centuries it has twisted and corrupted everything around it. Lies is now a place of death. If you are determined to go, remember, the Guardians are not mortal.
Alright, so this is going to be the Red War part that we're going to continue here in a second. One of the things I'm going to point out is they did put a higher cap on the Glimmer. You're going to have up to 100,000. So as you can see, I have full. They just add 9, all those 9s plus. So that means I'm at the max. Instead of the I'm trying to remember legendary parts. I forgot what they were called in Destiny 1. Bear with me here. They are now called legendary shards. These are going to be used to upgrade your other gear. So you can still infuse, which is good. You still have the infusion for armor, guns, all that good stuff. So those are what those are going to be used for. Just here in case you guys are wondering, the bright dust, this is from opening the new bright engrams, or dismantling stuff that you found in them. The bright engrams I will show you guys later on. I will tell you right now, they are pretty much the microtransactions that you guys can buy. So you can buy more silver at Eververse. And good thing too, you don't also just have to buy the bright engrams. One good thing they added, which I kind of like this, kind of makes the grind worth it a little more. When you reach the max level of 20, right now it's the max level, you can keep leveling up after level 20, and each time you level up you get an upgrade point, which can be used for upgrading your subclasses. So that's going to be your supercharge abilities. You can also level up, and each time you level up with that upgrade point, every time you level up after that cap of level 20, you will earn these bright engrams. So that definitely keeps you more intrigued to play, I guess. So it's definitely more of a grind. And the bright engrams, they're actually really good. You can get exotic stuff out of them. So I mean, it's definitely that alone to me makes it worth more of the grind. But yeah, good thing is, like I said, this is in tower, so these are vaults right now. So later on, you can put all your good stuff in here. As you can see, like I said, I've already beat this on my hunter, so I do have some guns right here. As I said earlier, they did bring back some of the year 3 stuff. So you see they got hard light. All these other ones right here, these are all brand new exotics. Darcy's different sniper rifle. Borealis different sniper rifle, which I'm going to say right now, Borealis, this sniper rifle right here is absolutely one of my favorites. Its ability is, I'm going to show you right here, holding square changes the weapon's damage, which I absolutely love. This definitely will come in handy later on for the Nightfall, because with Nightfall strikes, things like that, they all have their own element. So say if you don't have any other weapon, say you're running all solar, you need a void or an arc, you can just change your ammo on this sniper rifle, which I absolutely love. But they did bring back the ornaments, so I like that. Right here I don't really have it because, like I said, I'm starting over on a new character. But the mods you can actually get from modifications down the line. They will be stored here. What they are, they have different abilities of things you can do. You can make yourself more resilient. You can take more damage. Recovery, which means you recover your health a lot faster. And your mobility, it means like how agile you are. So yeah, one other thing I'm going to point out while I just seen that, if you guys did pre-order this, if you're unaware, you do not get your cold heart and the other stuff I seen to you at level 20, which says requires level 16, but I actually got mine at level 20. Same with the kill tracker ghost. Down the line you will unlock that. I got all this stuff at level 20. That's when you get your pre-order bonuses. But yeah, so there's a couple new things there. Pretty much right now I gotta go talk to all these other people.
Hey there, buddy. This is a lot of civilization. For me, at least. I've been living outside the city half my life. So, anyway, heard you want to go poke around that busted up hunk of travel. I think Guardians have a weird idea all the time. Oh well. Lewis and I know plenty about trusting anybody. So I'm not about to stop you. I've got enough to deal with here. Take that ship you flew here. At least it'll get you back faster. See all these refugees? I haven't lost one yet. Don't you be my first.
Alright, so she's got some cool stuff here. We'll just pick up all of it since I got all the glimmer. And accidentally bought 2 of them. But we'll get rid of that. Something else I'm going to point out right here. Your light level of what it was on Destiny 1, it's now called your power. So your power is pretty much the same as your light. It does the same stuff for things that are level advantages enabled, like trials, Iron Banner, stuff like that. This will help you with your defense and your damage output. So it's just your new redesigned light level. I wish I could actually, no. That sucks. What's that? Alright, well, we're not gonna have much of a choice. Oh, clan banner. That's weird. That's higher. So we're just gonna use this to level up. As you can see, Hawthorne gave us that ship that we flew in with. It looks a little busted up, which I actually like. I like the scratches on it. Makes it look more battle worn, I guess you could say. Definitely looks like they've been using it to get around. But yeah. So we're going to get to the new mission. Before we get to that, I'm going to explain the new director. You don't have to go to orbit anymore and launch from orbit. You can just launch it from wherever you are. So all you're going to do is you're going to open up this director. These are right here. These are where all the other things are going to be. All the other planets you will unlock. In case you're kind of lost, I'm just going to explain it a little more, because when I first played this, I got lost on how to set up the new missions. And that, all you're going to do, when it says you have a new mission, you're going to find these icons, these red war campaign missions. You're going to that, and then you just launch from there. So like I said, you don't have to go through orbit anymore. You do still go to orbit to load, but you don't have to launch there from anymore. You just pick wherever you want to go and go right there. But the video might be a little long because, like I said, this is a live stream. I'm just trying to show you guys some of the missions, give you some of the new stuff they added. I'm gonna put this part here because explained I don't want to. This part.
That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead zone.
But if you guys did stick with it this long, I do appreciate that. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. It's going to be a lot of information. It's probably not going to be anything funny right now or anything like that. I will be doing that later on.
I mean, nothing says come visit like a dark haunted forest.
Non-Guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
There's a small gap in the wall. Hard to see, but it's there. Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city.
Alright, and since we just got this, I'll show you guys right here. These are the new power weapons. So the shotguns, the sniper rifles, rocket launchers, even they added new grenade launchers. These are all now power weapons. Like I said, I think they did that so you're not running around on like trials when they come out, and Iron Banner, I think they said to bring them back so they don't want people just singly using these. So they're trying to cut back from what I read on the forum and why they did that. Don't get really too much to complain about, but still respawn restricted because you still don't have any light. So as seen earlier, Ghost can only heal. He cannot resurrect you right now. You don't have any abilities.
Let me know when you reach here.
Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's damaged.
One other thing I'm going to point out about the power weapons, they also did this too because if you look, the impact is definitely a lot stronger. The power weapons, they're called power weapons for a reason. I've learned they are kind of the strongest compared to other guns. As you can see, even like the sidearm right now. Sidearm still has pretty good damage, but the power weapons are going to have the most impact. So, which I kind of like, they made the shotgun, snipers, things like that stronger. But they made it where you don't get your power ammo as much for certain things. So, it's not too bad. I like that. They did add some new enemies. These marauders. They're pretty much, they remind me of like vandals, but a little different. They got a cloaking ability. So that's just like one thing I don't really get. Everyone was complaining. I've seen a lot of videos. I looked up a lot of videos when I was doing this on my own. Everyone's like, oh, it's the same thing. It's just SNE1 all over. It's really not. They did add a lot more. They did add a lot more species, I guess you could say. Not really species. I think they're just the same as Fallen. They're just a little bit different. Ooh, loot. Nice. Seems pretty good. Got a new auto rifle.
The shard of the traveler. This is it. Right out of our vision.
So as I'm just sitting here, I'm just showing you guys that there is, like I said, more detailed. It's just like the map alone just looks absolutely amazing. There's so much more detail to it. I am at the Shard of the Traveler. Yep. That would explain why you're getting clan XP. Yep. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't take that long. Just gonna go through here, guys, and see if we can bring up the power anymore. Always good to have more power. This part is very fun coming up. Do that. But like I said, it's going to be a live stream, guys. I'm not probably going to do it too much longer. I don't want to make like a 2-hour long video, hopefully. But I just want to get through this part, show you guys more of the story. I don't want to leave it on a cliffhanger. I'm sure a lot of people already know what happens, but for those that don't, you'll find out. So I'm sure a lot of people are playing this.
Scared them away. Take me to the shard.
So this part right here is very important. You will see why in a second. Still see Ghost is pretty damaged.
This is why we were led here. I haven't been as close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it? Hold on to your helmet. Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.
Alright, so what happened there is, yes, you heard right, you do get your light back. From what I gather, this is a shard of the Traveler, so that shard is what was still containing the light. So you do get that back. Later on, I'm not going to give anything away. I'm going to probably, hopefully answer this question, because I have asked this myself. If everyone else has no light, we just got ours back. Why did nobody else come back here? Why is it just us? Why is Zavala, Cade, Ikora, all the other Guardians not coming back here to get their light? Later on, you will hear, the more you come back to this place to get your supers, you will get your supers back here. As you can see, once I step in there, I will get supercharged. I'm trying to see if I can explain that. From what I understand, this right here is what's left of the Traveler. That's why it's called the Shard of the Traveler. That holds more of the light. Like I said though, Ghost makes a comment saying there's only going to be so much more that it can give, or something like that. It's only going to be able to hold so much more light. So I guess that kind of explains why Zavala and all them don't come back here. I guess that's just the way I'm taking it. But yeah, as you can see, they just got the new Dawn Blade. Right here, this is going to be the new Warlock Supercharge. Show you guys right here. You get a flaming sword that you can go around. That little huge fiery arc blades of death. But like I said, you do get unlimited. All you gotta do is keep going into these little light spots. And you can keep using it. But now that you got your light back, you do get all your abilities back. Only thing you don't have still is like your actual melee. You just got the basic, because you gotta unlock that. But this part is very fun because you get to just go around, keep using your super. That's why it says use your light, get rid of all them. Gotta find another one of them. Alright, so that's the end of that. As you can see, you do get your light back. It's a very fun part. I did get one of the grenade launchers that don't try it out, unfortunately. You keep leveling up, you keep getting clan XP, you know. It keeps popping up. Oh no, I'm just saying. Now you see that he wasn't here earlier. Now you get to speak to Shax. He's gonna give you a bunch of stuff. The gunsmith will give you some stuff to do. Alright, while we're here, I'm going to point out too, instead of doing like stuff for gunsmith, like trying out guns, now you just get these materials. You get these by dismantling stuff, picking up, whatever you want to call that. What do you know? Those little things you pick up. Resources, I guess you call them. The resources. You can level them up by getting a bunch of them, coming here to turn them in. You will get reputation, and as you see here, you will be able to keep getting legendaries the more you level up. Each time you level up, you will get a different legendary engram. Each person does have different weapons, different things to them, so they're all unique, which I think that is a definite plus. You don't get all the same things. These are some of the things you can earn from them. So you can earn some weapons. Right here, these are the new mods. As you can see, it's the leg armor mod. Grenades recharge faster when using a solar subclass. So each one is going to have their own benefits. Void, arc, solar, all that good stuff. But they do have a lot of different shaders. Definitely like the new shaders. Like that they're more customizable. You're gonna come over here, talk to Shax. He's gonna give you a Crucible quest.
You and I walked together as the tower burned. And now, here you stand. Your light burns a path before us. And on that path, I see many battles ahead of us. Battles only you can win. The crucible of Lord Shax will prepare. In my arena, should a Titan stand in your way, crush him. If a hunter confronts you, break her blade. If a warlock speaks, feed him his words. There is only one path to victory.
Yeah, so you got this little quest from him right now. These new milestones, those are going to be the new things that you have to do. As you can see, Shax also has his own reputation. Like I said, you do get different stuff from him. There's going to be some of the new things here. You can get all these faction gears, weapons. They have additional rewards. You guys can earn some legendary shards later on for infusing stuff. So that's some of the newer stuff they added. Kind of like that. I'm not going to get into the Crucible right now, because like I said, I don't want to make the video too long. Plus, trying to jump into Crucible right now is a lower level. I'd imagine it would be quite difficult. My Hunter, like I said, is maxed out. I might show you guys Crucible gameplay later. Show you guys some of the newer game modes.
Well, look at you. You got your life back. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad. Because we're gonna need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help. We gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network. His name's Devrim K. Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him a hand, I take it as a personal favor.
Yeah, so now it's just gonna send us here. But before I go on any further, I'm gonna probably end it here. Like I said, I don't want to do too much. I just wanted to give you guys the opening, show you guys some of their newer stuff. As I said, as a review, just what I based off of my Hunter alone. Overall, I'm gonna definitely say it's definitely a really good game. I do suggest you guys give it a try if you'd want. So, yeah, definitely worth it. I honestly like it. I don't have a problem with it. So, I'm gonna probably say as of right now, I like the game so much that as a review, I'm gonna probably score this out of a 10. I would definitely, right now, probably give it at least a 9. I am really having a lot of fun with it. I absolutely love the campaign. Just great cutscenes. A hell of a lot more story to it. A lot more to do. Even after you beat the main campaign, you still got these side quests. You still got the adventures, which actually tell you a lot more about the story. So they're kind of all the quests and the adventures. They're kind of like their own little campaigns, I guess. So they're a lot longer. You will get patrols later on. You do, like I said, you do get a lot more benefits from grinding out. There's a lot more open world to it. But yeah. Last thing I'm gonna add right here, guys. I'm gonna put on some of this newer stuff real quick. going to show you right here. This is where you will be able to upgrade all your stuff. Each time you level up, you will get 1 upgrade point. This is how you're going to level up your subclass, new abilities, things like that. So, like you can see here, there's a healing rift ability, then you get a empowering rift. Those is part of the new subclass for the Dawnblade. But later on, you do become more powerful, you get more abilities. But yeah, I hope you guys will give this a try. I do think people that played Destiny 1 that did not like it will definitely see an increase in the amount of stuff you can do. Just overall, much better game. Last thing I want to point out here, guys, if you guys are interested in joining a clan, I am definitely looking for people. I don't have too many people right now because they have all the people I played with have their own clan from Destiny 1. So if you are interested in joining a clan, I will be more than happy to send you guys invites to mine. My clan right now, I kind of based that off of an Egyptian person. I'm not going to get on into that history, but I'm into like Egyptian stuff, so I based mine off of that. As you can see, it's called the Way of Anubis. Our clan like tag is set, which is Anubis's father, supposedly. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into the whole thing. I'm just giving you a little insight on our clan. But if you do play on PS4, if you are looking for a clan, I would definitely be more than happy to send you guys a invite to it. So if you are interested, feel free to send me a message on PS4 at my gamertag up here. It is Disturbed One. So feel free to send me a message if you do want to join up. That is our clan banner. Kind of try to make it look a little Egyptian-y, kind of match our clan. So I only have a few right now. A couple more people haven't been on in a little bit. I might be getting some more members, but well, one thing before I go mentioning the clan, I'm sure you guys right here. You can earn right here 5,000 a week on all your characters. So each character, if you make all 3, if you do have a clan, you can level it up a lot faster. You will have your weekly contribution. You can get up to 5,000. You can switch between all 3. So that'll get you 15,000 per week. And then something else I want to point out here. I actually really like this. If you read that, it says each week your clan can complete these activities to earn engrams for the entire clan, which I absolutely love. But as it says right there, at least half your fire team must belong to your clan. Crucible engram and a single win in the Trials of the 9 engram requires a 7-win ticket. Hawthorne is in charge of the clans, so later on she will tell you, you know, if you have a clan, if you want to make a clan, go set that up. All your stuff comes from her. When you do level up the clan, you do get different things from her. But that's definitely a lot cooler. They didn't really have leveling up your clan in the first one, which I like a lot more. Maybe down the line, maybe we'll see clan battles. That might be a cool idea for Bungie to do. Have a new Crucible competitive game mode, I guess you could say. Call it like War of the Clans or Clan Wars or something like that. That would be kind of interesting. Go against other people. But yeah. So as I said, if you are interested in joining the clan, feel free to send me a message on PS4. I'll be glad to send you guys an invite if you want to join that. But I'm gonna end it here. I don't want to make the video too long. I might switch back on to my Hunter later on, bring you guys some Crucible gameplay, show you some of that new stuff. Might do some just a free mode on my Hunter, because I got a lot more stuff I can show you guys on there. But I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, feel free to subscribe if you're new. I will probably be doing a lot more videos based on Destiny 2. It's probably I'm going to be playing for a while, so I probably will not be doing too many other videos. If I do broadcast and make videos, it's just going to be probably just pure Destiny stuff, because I'm playing this so much. I'm probably going to be grinding this out pretty long, so yeah. If you guys did like the video, like I said, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give this video a like. If you have anything to add about Destiny 2, feel free to leave me a comment down below. And yeah, I will see you guys next video. Bye bye.